All right, so my mom's always asking me, Alex, your gravy, it's just so good. What is about it that you do? Very simple. We take our liquid that's come from our protein that we've cooked, turkey, pork, it doesn't matter. We have it boiling in the pot. It's rolling. Blonde roux. What is blonde roux? We all know about dark roux, right? Blonde roux is literally the raw flour and fat. I'm using olive oil and mixing it up. Some people talk about using cornstarch slurries for a utilization, cornstarch slurry to make something thick. I personally like a blonde roux, specifically for how the blonde roux merges with a liquid like this. It gives a nice velvet texture. You're gonna see literally, because it's gonna happen real fast. So I'm gonna drizzle a little bit into here. Alrighty, I can already see the textural change already into this. And this is literally just pork stock that came from doing some pork ribs in a pressure cooker. I didn't season anything else. It was literally just the stock with this blonde roux. And now from there, I'm gonna build the sauce. My fire is high. I don't need my fire high anymore. I could turn it down low. You can use this with chicken juice. After you've cooked chicken, the rendering of the chicken. This by itself already has a good flavor, literally because that we were utilizing pork and the drippings and the rendering. Just that by itself, with the pork flavor and how it's cooked, you know, it has your salt and everything already in there. I mean, you could say, okay, I'm done and call it a day. We'll throw in some honey. I am wrong. I did add some granulated garlic to that. So it has a little bit more than just the pork flavor. I'm gonna add a little chili powder because I want the color of the chili powder and just a little bit of that flavor to come through with this. Throw a little onion powder into that. So we're gonna pull out the ribs in just a minute. I don't know all the ingredients in this. It has a little cayenne, a little bit of brown sugar, some smoked paprika, some really good flavors in this. We're gonna add some of this. And that's it, guys. Like nothing more, nothing less. We're just literally gonna mix this up and we're gonna pour this right on top of the pork. Notice this spoon. This is your thickness technique. You see how it drips very little off the spoon, the viscosity of this? This is how you can tell you have a good sauce. Literally by how it can coat your spoon. This is gonna show you how it's gonna coat your proteins, whatever you're pouring your sauce on. You know, some people like to have a gravy that just falls right off of rice. I personally like to have a gravy that it can hold on whatever it is being poured onto. The spoon only dripped a couple times. As you can see, this is the viscosity that you want perfectly when it comes to making a gravy or sauce. Alrighty, so tasting. People might lose their heads. Let me just check on them first. Love these. These mittens go so well with my flight jacket. They look perfect. I would literally call this a very Southern style gravy for ribs that literally has nothing to do with barbecue sauce. It just has a lot to do with utilizing the pork rendering of the pork juice, making the blonde roux, adding some minced garlic to it, our honey, and then just a nice smoky barbecue smoked rub mixed into it. It's simple too. It's not anything extravagant. It's not anything over the top. It's just gonna have a good flavoring to go with the ribs. And we're gonna put this back into the oven, and we're actually not even gonna cover it up. We're gonna keep it whole like this. We're just gonna pop it into the oven, and we're gonna just put it back in there for a little bit longer. It's not gonna need much longer. The meat is already pretty much cooked. I just want these juices and all this to just kind of have a little relationship and get to know each other. You know, swipe right.
stay